What's going on, everyone? SuperAndrew64 here. In front of me I have the EasySMX YS07 Switch Pro wireless controller. EasySMX was kind enough to send me this product for review. So as per usual with my reviews, I'm going to go over the features with them, tell you what I like and don't like about this product, and let you know if it's worth picking up. Maybe it's a good replacement for your Pro controller, or if you don't have a Pro controller like myself, it could be your everyday Switch controller. So let's get right into the review. So let's go over the packaging. So the box is pretty much anything you'd expect from China, not too flashy. It basically shows you everything you have here. So on the front you have the controller itself. Now this isn't what it looks like, it's the different colors they come in. So you have a yellow, blue, red, green, and purple. And there you can see the different colors of the controllers there. And on the side, just a picture of the controller. Then on the back it shows you can connect to your Switch, and also a cool feature with this, you can increase the rumble and decrease the rumble on it. So what comes in the packaging is a manual and a USB-C cable. So that's always nice to have. The user manual is really helpful because at first you will not know how to hook this up to your Switch if you just try to do it on your own, but all the instructions are in there, so I recommend actually reading this and don't throw it out like you normally do with the manual. Now let's take a look at the controller and go over the features and the buttons and everything. So here we have the controller itself. Just by looking at it, it does look like a Switch Pro controller with one big difference. Well, obviously it is see-through, it has a nice design there, but you notice that the analog sticks are not asymmetrical, they're actually symmetrical like a PlayStation one. So that could be a little bit of a hurdle for you if you're used to the Nintendo Switch Joy-Con or Pro controller having the asymmetrical sticks. But again, it's not really that big of a deal, just more of a personal preference. Here we have all the buttons. So you got A, B, X, Y, the triggers, D-pad, analog sticks, they do click, so that's good. You have a turbo button, home button, capture button, and the plus and minus button. So right now I'm going to go over the features of this controller that I like. So first things first, it's good quality material. Like, it feels strong, it's well made, it doesn't like twist or anything when I try to twist it. The plastic is very like hard, and honestly this will not break apart. I feel like this is going to last me a very long time, and it's honestly, that's a big thing you want to get from a third-party controller, is quality. And this definitely has it here. The second thing I like about it, has USB-C. That's always a plus with these. Sometimes I know that that third-party controllers like to use micro USB to cut costs, but EasySMX didn't cut any corners here. They use a USB-C just like the Switch Pro controller uses. And another good thing with this is that you can actually adjust the rumble strength. So if you feel the rumble is too intense or it's not intense enough for you, you can adjust that. And the way you do that is you press the turbo button, and up or down on the D-pad. That's a really cool feature. I don't know any other controller that has that, to be honest. I'm sure there are other ones, but not to my knowledge, but that's a great feature. Not even the official Nintendo Switch Pro controller has that. I really do like the see-through design. I don't know if it's just because I grew up in the N64 era and like the see-through designs are just like the cool things to be, but this see-through design is actually really cool. I love seeing the circuit board on there and all the buttons, what they go onto. If you can see there, you can see the buttons pushing into the circuit board there, which is really, really cool. Also, the buttons feel very responsive. I do not notice any input lag versus using my Joy-Cons. Yeah, so these buttons are actually really good, and I do like the way they feel. It also has a turbo function. Again, I don't know anyone that uses turbo in this day and age, but if you want it, it is there for you. The T button is the turbo button. This controller does support motion controls, so if you like playing games like Super Mario Odyssey or Fortnite or even Splatoon 2 with motion controls, this is an option for you as well. And the last thing I do like about this is that they have digital triggers. They're not analog ones like some third-party controllers out there that are digital trigger but feel like an analog one. This is a digital one, so you only need one press to make it work, and that's honestly a big plus for a third-party controller. Now I'm going to go over what I don't like about this controller. The first big thing that I don't like about this controller is that there is no way to turn on these LEDs. And yes, there are LEDs on this controller. You cannot tell because they're not on. I can't turn them on. I don't know how. The only time they come on is when I connect it to the Switch initially, and that's the only time you'll see them, which is pretty disappointing. I love the look of LEDs, and I just wish that you could keep them on. Now this next one may be a con for some people. It may be a plus, depending on what you want. So this controller has a symmetrical analog stick placement. Again, this resembles more of a PlayStation controller than a Switch controller, because usually the Switch controllers have the left analog stick where the D-pad is right here. But you can get around that. It's really easy to get used to, and if you have a PlayStation, you're probably already used to it. So the last con of this controller is, unfortunately, it does not wake up the Switch from sleep mode. If you press the home button when the Switch is in sleep mode, nothing happens, so you're gonna have to turn on the Switch manually. A little annoying, but that's expected with third-party controllers. So right now we're gonna play a little bit of Rocket League, and I'll show you this controller in action and give you my final verdict. So now I'm going to show you the controller in action. To pair this up, all you do is you press Y and home at the same time, and it should connect. There, so it's connected. As you see, the LED lights only came on when the controller was connected to the Switch, and they'll never turn on again unless I reconnect it. So it's connected now. Let's play some Rocket League. Alright, so here I'm in the in-game menu of Rocket League, got my Jurassic Park Jeep ready to go, so let's play a game. So I'm just trying to get into a match with someone in Rocket League and show you how this works in action. Oh, look at that, we're down 6-2. Oh, and they already scored. Yeah, you can actually see the rumble motor spinning when I use my boost. If you can see it spinning there, see they're spinning. Yeah, so everything feels fine. This is a great little controller to use. Yeah, all the buttons are very responsive. All the buttons work accordingly as well. I see if my Rocket League skills. I can show off my Rocket League skills in this video, even though I don't have any. I love getting paired up to a game that you're losing. Oh well, it is what it is. Oh, I missed the ball. Oh no, they scored. Damn it. To adjust the rumble, again, you press T and then up and down. So now I have it on the highest rumble. Oh yeah, I can really feel that, so I'm going to lower that a little bit. Well, we got caught sleeping there. So, my final verdict on this controller is I highly recommend that you get it. It's a great little controller to have for a second player, even to replace your own like Switch Pro controller. The quality of this feels amazing. It's a great value. It's about $35 in dollars, and if you use my code SuperAndrew64 on the EasySMX website, then you will be able to save 10% on your order. This is SuperAndrew64 signing off. Have yourselves a one-up day. If you like what you saw, please consider subscribing and leaving a like down below, and let me know if you're getting this controller, or if you already have this controller, let me know how it was working out for you.